Today I'm going to be talking about something kind of controversial in the psychological field, and that is PMDD. PMDD was not recognized in the DSM-4. It was in the appendix as a non-diagnosable condition, but now in the DSM-5 it is recognized as a psychological disorder. By making this disorder standardized, it's going to make diagnosis and treatment easier for the women who have this disorder, which I think is great. I think in that side of the field, now they can get treatment and now they can get diagnosed like they need to, whereas in the past it wasn't recognized as a disorder. Now, critics say that if PMDD is in the DSM now, women who have PMS are going to think they have PMDD, which is not the case. The majority of women don't experience PMS symptoms like people who have PMDD, but by including PMDD in the DSM-5, women now can get treatment and get diagnosed the way that they needed to in the past. Today, I want to talk about PMDD 101, and I personally don't have any experience with PMDD, but I found someone who does. Today, I asked my friend Courtney, who was recently diagnosed in the past year with PMDD, to answer some questions to help us understand the disorder. So without further ado, let's get on with the questions. So Courtney, I have a few questions for you. First one is, can you explain what PMDD is and what it stands for?
Okay, so PMDD is an extreme form of PMS, and it stands for premenstrual dysphoric disorder. So the woman experiences every symptom of PMS and then some.
So what is the difference between PMS and PMDD?
So the difference between PMS and PMDD is the way the woman feels mentally. Like I said, the person with PMDD can feel all the symptoms of PMS, but all the mental symptoms of PMS is intensified for the person with PMDD. So they can suffer from major anxiety, major depression, even suicidal thoughts. PMDD really alters someone's life, and the sad part of it is, once that person reaches like the point where they start their period, everything just stops and they're back to normal and they're happy and healthy and who they were before their PMDD week started. So that's really the difference between the two.
So Courtney, what are some symptoms of PMDD?
Okay, so the symptoms of PMDD are a lot like the symptoms of major depression. So they feel depressed, they feel sad, they feel worthless and helpless, they have major anxiety, and even can go on to feel suicidal. And then they have the physical symptoms of like PMS, so it's like feeling sluggish, feeling lazy, the appetite changes, so feeling really hungry, and also the physical pain, so like the booby pain and the headaches and stuff like that.
My last question, Courtney, is what is your experience with PMDD?
I really feel like us sufferers of PMDD aren't really accepted into the mental health community because people really don't believe PMDD exists. A lot of people think it is just PMS, it's just women being moody, but in reality it's not. It is extreme, and women can get to the point where they are suicidal. So it's like their hormones are going so crazy that, you know, they become really depressed. So that's how it becomes an illness. Like, PMDD is an illness, it's a mental illness, and not a lot of people get that. My experience with PMDD, well, I do have premenstrual dysphoric disorder, and PMDD has ruined a lot of relationships for me. Every week before my period, I would just be a mess. I would be so depressed, and I would hate myself, you know? I would feel worthless, I'd feel helpless. And I really did get to the point where I was suicidal, but then I would start my period. And seriously, the day of me starting my period, I was back to normal. Like, I couldn't even imagine that I was the way I was just that 1 week ago. PMDD, it sucks. It sucks a lot, and I feel so bad for all the other women that have to go through it, because it changes your life in not a good way.
Courtney, thank you so much for answering my questions. If you guys like her, please subscribe. She was one of my first subscribers, and I think her channel is amazing. She does workout videos, she does mental health videos, she talks about depression, anxiety, PMDD, everything mental health, as well as exercise she's getting into, and I love her exercise, workout videos, and health videos. They're amazing, so if you guys want to go check that out, please do. She's amazing. I keep saying amazing, but she is. Also, I want to give you guys an update on my channel. I have a Facebook page now. I made it. A subscriber was like, you made it, but you're not updating it. I'm like, I know. So I have been. So if you guys want to go like my Facebook page, it'll be down below or somewhere linked in this video, like over here, over here, over here, somewhere I'll link it. Please go like my Facebook page, and also I'll be updating on that page and talking to you guys and just discussing mental health on Facebook. So that's a new thing, unlike Kristen. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.